What ho! I heard there may be a second series of Dragon Ball Super, and as a fan of the Dragon Ball Super or the Dragon Ball franchise, I decided I should make a list video. Top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Season 2. I say season 2, it's all a matter of arc after arc, but I'll refer to Dragon Ball Super Parts, I guess, 2 as being Season 2. Top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Season 2. Recording. The screen is fidgeting a bit, and when the screen fidgets, that means the battery in the phone is malfunctioning, and it may turn itself off at any moment, so I'm a bit worried. Top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Season 2. Number 1. I want them to introduce the transformation of Super Saiyan 4, but it must be confirmed as being weaker than Super Saiyan God. And Super Saiyan 4 has to be an emergency transformation that a character like Goku can put into or mix with God Ki to make Super Saiyan Blue 4. Super Saiyan God 4, Super Saiyan Blue 4, or make it a separate transformation and just have it be weaker than Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue. However, it mixes with God Ki to make Super Saiyan God 4 better, Super Saiyan Blue 4. Because if Super Saiyan itself is like Super Saiyan, and then there's the Super Saiyan God 2, Super Saiyan God 3, Super Saiyan God 4, then Super Saiyan God wouldn't have its own Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan Blue is the Super Saiyan of Saiyan God. So it's best it's more Super Saiyan Blue 4. I want Dragon Ball Super to then and there announce that Super Saiyan 4 is weaker than Super Saiyan God, but Goku gets the transformation of Super Saiyan 4, then adds it or mixes it with God Ki to make Super Saiyan Blue 4. Or Goku can have Super Saiyan 4 as a means of compensation, as the Super Saiyan 3 is not powerful enough, and God Ki has a weakness in the situation. This idea I found from a commenter a few years ago. I also had the idea. I thought, well, me and the other commenter, both of us thought, if they do have Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Super, it needs to be a transformation as the heroes cannot go Super Saiyan God or Blue, as God Ki has a weakness in the situation. So I'm thinking, if they have Moro back, if they bring in Moro from the manga, then have Moro have the power to absorb God Ki to be more powerful than Beerus, then Goku and Vegeta would need to master a transformation greater than Super Saiyan 3, as their normal Ki cannot be so easily affected. So, for top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Season 2, number 1, Super Saiyan 4. However, it is weaker than Super Saiyan God or Blue, that it makes the Super Saiyan Blue 4. These videos have to be limited to a max of 15 minutes. Top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Season 2. Number 2. I want Dragon Ball Super to announce that Beerus has already been surpassed. The first arc of Dragon Ball Super, as it was based off the film Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, that arc, as it was based off the film, said Lord Beerus had to use around 10% of his power, or around 1% if you go by the subtitles. Therefore, Lord Beerus would have been surpassed after several arcs. I count an arc of training. I have another phone as well, so another phone. I count an arc of training as being a 20 times multiplier. Therefore, 2 arcs would be a 400 times multiplier. And for the record, the first, number 1, have the Super Saiyan 4, but make it heavily explained as being weaker than Super Saiyan God. Say it's much weaker than Super Saiyan God or Blue, even if it was 400 times more powerful. So the Dragon Ball GT fanboys cannot say that Dragon Ball GT is 400 times Dragon Ball Z for compensation. So even it's more powerful than even Super Saiyan 4 as it was introduced in Dragon Ball GT, 400 times more powerful than Dragon Ball Z. Back to number 2. As an arc, I count an arc of training as a 20 times multiplier. Goku and Vegeta have been training for all of Dragon Ball Super. That's 5 arcs. Therefore, Goku and Vegeta would be, after Dragon Ball Super, 3.2 million times more powerful. That means Goku and Vegeta would be 32,000 times more powerful than Beerus if Beerus had to use 1% of his power. So that's Lord Beerus compared to Super Saiyan God. That Goku as a Super Saiyan God forced Beerus to use 1% of my power if you go by the subtitles. If you go by what was actually said in the film or the arc, 10% of my power. So Goku would be 320,000 times more powerful. Therefore, it needs to be heavily explained that a god of destruction is as powerful as all the mortals in their universe all combined. So Beerus is a carrot on the very end of a stick to a donkey, to use a metaphor. That, or Beerus has transformations for compensation. So Beerus can transform oneself with God Ki energy to be more powerful. Or, my suggestion, the god of destruction to Universe 7, Lord Beerus, has been lying, and both Goku and Vegeta have been more powerful than Lord Beerus all along, even more powerful than Whis, as Whis was officially stated to be 50% more powerful than Beerus. Or, they could, as the creator of the Dragon Ball franchise, Akira Toriyama, said Goku is a 6 and Beerus is a 10, while Whis was a 15, those numbers, instead of being relative and more normal, could be multipliers. I mean, not multipliers, I officially count Super Saiyan God as being an 83 quintillion times multiplier. I might have to explain in a later video, but I find Super Saiyan God is at least several quintillion times base form, and all powers are as powerful as energy output as well. I'll have to explain that in another video as well. Better hurry up, 8 minutes. Better hurry up then. I want Dragon Ball Super to announce there and then in Dragon Ball Super Part or Season 2 that Lord Beerus, the God of Destruction, has already been surpassed, or has a transformation that allows Lord Beerus to be more powerful in case of an emergency. Number 3. Top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Season 2 Part 3. I want Broly, or Dragon Ball Super Broly, to be mentioned as being part of the canon, and I want a Moro arc. The manga introduced the bad guy Moro as being after Dragon Ball Super, as the manga has continued. And Moro has powers like magic, just like Majin Buu, that allows for Moro to be powerful in a different way. Moro can absorb power or energy from his opponents, meaning that both Goku and Vegeta would have to do something else. Also, here's an idea. If you don't give Super Saiyan 4 to Goku and Vegeta, as they probably no longer need Super Saiyan 4, as they could just probably make something else, as the Super Saiyan God is more powerful, and there aren't many situations where you need more normal Ki transformations than God Ki transformations. There hasn't been any introduction of something that absorbs God Ki energy. But here's an idea. How about you give Super Saiyan 4 to Gohan? You give Super Saiyan 4 to Gohan, then Gohan goes Ultra Instinct, Gohan goes potential unlocked, or Ultimate Gohan, as a Super Saiyan 4. Continue where I left off. 10 minutes. So I want Moro to be brought into an arc of his own. Then Moro can force Goku and Vegeta to make Super Saiyan 4, as Moro can absorb God Ki but not normal Ki energy, or can absorb God Ki energy better. So Goku and Vegeta have to make Super Saiyan 4, then mix it with remaining God Ki energy after the fight. And meanwhile, Gohan also masters the Super Saiyan 4. Perhaps Gohan masters Super Saiyan 4 while Goku and Vegeta recharge their God Ki. So there's no need to have Goku have all the transformations all at once. There's no need. 4. I just thought of the 3. Oh, number 4, I just realised. I want Zeno to be revealed as being a child, and there are gods above Zeno, mainly, or namely, Zeno's parents. I want Zeno as being revealed as a child belonging to older Zeno-like deities that can be shown or described as being destroyed, perhaps by the dragon god himself, Zalama. Then Zalama could be an opponent Goku and the others have to fight for universal or multiversal survival. Number 5. I want all the ideas, all the many theories people had for the very end of Dragon Ball Super be for the very end of Dragon Ball Super Part or Season 2. The idea of the Grand Priest and the angels rebelling against Zeno, and how all of the universes are being resurrected would include the ones that Zeno destroyed years ago. All of them being returned, then there'll be new gods of destruction, new attendant angels if they were also destroyed. All those many ideas, all those theories to be put into one idea, to put into the very end of Dragon Ball Super season or part or season 2. That way, Goku and the others can fight people like the Grand Priest, who can be revealed as being Zeno's babysitter. Because I found the Grand Priest has always been a bit of a babysitter. Then Zeno, the other Zeno, the one from the future, can be revealed as being infected by by the future version or whatever of Zamasu. Thus, Zamasu lives, but helps all the good guys in taking down the Grand Priest, and perhaps the other Zeno, the modern Zeno, if present Zeno is also a bad guy for the very end of Super, or present Zeno is being completely destroyed, so somebody else can take the position as the leading highest ranking god, the highest ranking of the gods, if Zeno's parents are not around or Zeno's parents are still destroyed. So those are my 5 ideas, or the top 5 things I want for Dragon Ball Super Part or Season 2. Please put your ideas in the comment section. Feel free to subscribe, like, dislike, comment, share, favourite. Feel free to put your ideas in the comment section. I think that's all 5 ideas. So, quick summary. Super Saiyan 4, that Gohan gets the Super Saiyan 4, and it's not as powerful as the Super Saiyan God, even if it's multiplied by another 400. So that will shut up all the Dragon Ball Super fanboys, or the Dragon Ball GT fanboys. The Moro arc, plus mention of Broly. Perhaps that could be all in one arc. All the many fan theories to come true all at once, that would be cool. The parents of Zeno, some of the gas fun like was. Those are my 5 ideas for Dragon Ball Super Part or Season 2. Please let me know your ideas in the comment section.